Good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say thank you all for joining us here tonight for our children's musical here, our kids musical that we've been preparing since January, so it's been a while. Again, I've said before, I thank the parents and their time and commitment, because I know it takes some time to bring them and out of your busy schedule and some sacrifice, so I'm grateful for that. So the musical we're going to be doing is called Danny and the Shacks. So I just pray that you all enjoy it and you have a good time. And just pay attention to the message, because it is enjoyable and it's got a lot, but it's got a good message to it and a good remembrance of who our God is and the God that we serve. All right, you all have a good day.
Capture more than just 4 young guys. May I continue?
As you watch the adventures of our heroes unfold, you'll see that Danny and his friends will continually face a series of choices.
And these choices will change their lives. Will they choose to compromise their beliefs and follow the rules of Babylon?
Or will they choose to follow God?
I
face choices where they must physically bow.
Others will need to choose who they will follow, serve, and worship. You'll see Danny and his friends face hyper decisions in the arena, fire, and den. Others will...
But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Danny and his friends had arrived in Babylon, having been captured by the Babylonians.
And they soon realized that life in Babylon was very, very different than life in Israel.
Well, aren't you the strongest, best captives I've ever seen? Good for you. We're so glad to have you here in Babylon. This is Helga, and she'll give you a tour of our royal waiting, where you'll prepare for the Babylonian warrior challenge. What do you say, warriors?
Babylon strong! Challenge.
What challenge?
You'll love it. Helga will tell you all about it. Now, if you don't mind, I have to go finish my workout. Carry on, warriors.
Babylon strong!
Here in Babylon, we work our bodies to our fullest capacity. We are the best. Now you will be the best, but it looks like you're going to train before you compete.
Danny was intrigued by the idea of a physical fitness challenge. In his mind, he pictured himself flying through the course, catching barbells left and right as they were thrown at him. Take that! That! Although that's not exactly what happened, here's what really happened. Dang it.
Hey, this doesn't look too tough. Ah! No. Oh dear, that's too heavy. I can't lift that.
He said it. He said it. You know the drill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We do jumping jacks anytime someone says the word can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You'll get it. We have a bunch of workout words. It keeps things exciting. Just wait till someone says is.
Don't say it.
The king assigned them a daily ration of food from his own kitchen. They were to be trained for 3 years, and after that they were to enter the king's service. But Daniel was determined not to defile himself by eating the foods given to them by the king. He asked for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods.
Helga, I would respectfully ask that me and my friends would not be required to eat the king's food.
We have top chefs cooking for us day and night. Best food in Babylon. Why in the world would you ask that?
I can't help but notice, Helga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That you're still lifting weights.
Yep, gotta keep that heart rate up.
She never stops working out. She is our top warrior.
Babylon strong.
As you know, we are Israelites.
That's the word. Israelites, Israelites. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please know that the God of heaven has rules for us to follow. Maybe simply eat vegetables and drink water for the next 10 days.
Well, that's a sure way to lose a competition. Gotta have protein.
Even so, we are following the rules of the Most High God.
Just give us 10 days and then see how we do.
I don't know. If King Ned sees you looking weak at the competition, he's gonna punish me.
Don't worry, our God will not let us down.
He keeps his promises and we depend on him.
10 days passed, and it was time for the competition.
Danny was intrigued by the idea. Danny and his friends had only eaten vegetables, while the Babylonians had eaten like kings. Let's stand on here.
I have got to say, those vegetables did not let you down. How did you do it?
It was the Most High. He made us strong.
Whatever. Back to business. As Babylonians, you will need new names. From now on, you'll be Shadrach, Meshach, and you, Abednego. Back to push-ups.
Meanwhile, Krishna was very impressed that Daniel and his friends had won the Babylonian warrior challenge. Babylon strong!
I'm very impressed with you, Israelites.
Israelites, Israelites, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can't imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How you did it. You beat my finest warriors in the Babylonian Warrior Challenge.
Babylon strong!
You easily beat the obstacle course, even without eating our chef's amazing meals. Tell me your names again.
I'm Shadrach.
I'm Meshach. And
I'm just going to call you the chef.
I like it.
Would you like to be regular competitors in the challenge? You have the strength it takes.
Our strength only comes from Yahweh, the Most High God.
We will live and serve here, but please allow us to continue to honor our God with what we choose to eat.
In fact, 3 years later, they were stronger and healthier than all the others that would be in the great of the kingdom. They choose to have faith and follow God even when it was unpopular.
Even when it seemed was the wisest choice was to eat the king's food so that they could be strong.
It's easier said than done to know you are. It's easier said than done to know you are. Decision can change everything and set the course of your life. Will you move to God or go in alone? Everyone decide.
and Danny and the Shacks adjusted to their new life.
Danny and his friends prayed and asked God to give them the wisdom to live in this new land. Above all, they continued to trust in God that He would take care of them.
Soon Danny was placed in a high position, sent off to oversee his operations in various parts of the land.
Meanwhile, the king appointed the Shacks over a province in Babylon. One day, the king had a big announcement.
What a great king I am. Look at all I've accomplished. All praise and glory go to me. Wait until you've seen what I've built. A 90-foot golden statue of our most favorite person around. Me.
All were informed that when the beat dropped, they would be required to fall down and worship the golden statue. Whoever would not would be thrown to a furnace of blazing fire. The Shacks had a big problem. They knew they couldn't bow down to the statue to anyone but God.
There's no way we're bowing to that thing, right?
Of course not.
We can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shacksters, I know you have your own beliefs, but you do realize what needs to happen here, right? I mean, it's going to be real obvious if everyone's bowing to the statue and you three aren't.
Perhaps the king won't mind. He loves us. Maybe he will make an exception.
The Shacks thought the king might change his mind. What if he decided that no one should bow down to the statue at all? They can just imagine.
To my loyal Babylonians, I was just talking to my very best friends, the Shacks, and they reminded me that there's only one true God. So I'm taking down the statue, and we will all praise and worship the one true God.
Although by now, I'll bet you realize that that's not what happened. This is what happened.
If anyone does not bow down to the statue, I want him thrown into the hot, fiery furnace immediately.
You're not thinking this through, Shekazos. King Neb respects your beliefs. I know for a fact that he was impressed with your God. Your God helped you win the warrior challenge.
Babylon strong!
Many people are impressed with God, but just because a person is impressed doesn't mean their life has changed.
We don't want to lose you. You will be to no use to your God after you've been toasted.
If you'll make just this one compromise, you'll be able to keep serving your God for a long, long time.
It's easy to compromise.
And it's easy to get caught up in worshiping other things.
But we must worship the one true God.
We won't bow. Simple as that.
I'd like to begin the festivities for our enormous worship service for the most amazing king around. Me. Welcome to my party. I'm so glad you came. It's a big celebration to praise my name. While you're here, there's something you should know. I almost hate to mention it, but here it goes. Let's all celebrate and have some fun. Before you do anything else, first you have to bow.
Bow down to your king, whose statue sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. Bow down to your king, bow down to your king. Bow down, bow down, bow down.
Compromise, you gotta think of yourself and compromise. The end will justify the means, but if you don't go along, everyone will see.
Bow down to your king, whose statue sing. Bow down, bow down, bow down to your king, bring an offering. Bow down, bow down. Now if it's a law, then you have to bow. If you're gonna change your mind, then you better do it now.
Count of 4, you're gonna bow down low. 1, 2, 3, everyone bow.
bow. In fact, they stood tall.
But some of the Babylonians weren't too happy the way it turned out. Helga brought up matters the following day while they were all playing.
O king, your royal muscliness, did you notice that your favorite Hebrews conveniently forgot to bow when the beat dropped at the ceremony?
The Shacks, are you sure?
They must still be loyal to their God. After all, they are Israelites.
Israelites, punch 2, 3, 4, run 2, 3, 4, ah!
The nerve. How ungrateful. After I put them in charge of all the provinces here in Babylon. Bring them here now.
And so the Shacks were brought before King Neb and given one more chance.
I'll give you one more chance to fall down and worship my golden statue of me. But if you don't, you'll be thrown into the hot, fiery furnace. Rika, tell them about the furnace.
Oh, it's so hot, King. You can toast a marshmallow in 1 second, pop popcorn in 3, and pizza in 5. Let's just say you don't want to stand anywhere near it.
Much less in it. I cracked myself.
Our God can deliver us from the fire. And even if he doesn't, he is more powerful than all your gods.
We stand firm. We will not serve the statue or your gods.
I really like you, Shaq.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought out of the fire.
And the fire had not burned any part of them.
Once again, King Nebuchadnezzar was very impressed that God had saved him from the fiery hot furnace. He said,
Praise be to the God of the shacks, who sent his angel to rescue them from the fire. They were willing to give up their lives rather than to bow down or worship any other god but their own. Therefore, I decree, if anyone says anything bad about their God, they'll be forced to do 1,000 burpees and 5 million sit-ups. There's no other God like theirs.
King Darius was more interested in music, so he converted a weight room into a palace recording studio. He loved to jam with other musicians, especially Danny.
In fact, he planned to put Danny in charge over the whole kingdom. Soon he would be the second most powerful musician in the land. The other musicians did not like that.
He's a foreigner, and he's going to rule over us. He doesn't even practice piano for 7 hours. He keeps stopping to pray to his God.
Can you imagine? I'm practicing my vocaling and warming up like every second.
The other leader tried to find something wrong with Danny because they were jealous he was so respected. But they could not find anything to blame him for, so they decided to trick the king into making a law they knew Danny couldn't follow.
Let's convince the king to make a law that all the people in the land have to pray to King Darius every day for 30 days. It'll be a sign of their loyalty.
Perfect. And if they don't?
Throw them in the lion's den. The lion's gone.
So they approached the king.
Let me get this straight. Everyone will pray to me for 30 days?
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that idea.
And just in case King Darius realized that it was a trap for Danny, they wrote it in claws so that it would go into
into effect immediately and could never be changed.
But Danny continued to pray to God 3 times a day with his windows open so all could see.
Oh, God, I praise you. You are the one and only true God. My life is always in your hands. Please guide me today and seek to follow your will and serve you. Amen.
Right away, the jealous musicians alerted the king to Danny's action, and King Darius soon realized he had no choice but to follow on to his decree and send Danny to the lion's den.
I'm sorry, Danny. I was tricked into making this decree. May your God, whom you faithfully serve, deliver you from this den of lions.
Don't worry, my God will continue to protect me. Throw jam again. You'll see.
And Danny was tossed into a den of lions.
Whee!
In the beat of your soul. What do you think about it?
Back up, Nick. I want to use this on
Just what we hold. There's a sweet satisfaction.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to act scared, so I'm supposed to back up.
You were the dinner bell, and it's finally supper time.
If you got a still, close it like a tune.
All sing lost, what would Danny do? He would trust God to see him through. The lion's den, waiting for a treat. If the toys were happy, they'd feel some sweet relief. But to their surprise, it all went south. God shutting down, God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out.
I think they're trying to speak. I'm sorry, but I can't understand you.
Perhaps I could jump in and translate. Sorry about this. But if it's not a bother,
Oh, thanks anyway. I'm just gonna stand over here.
God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out. Shut their mouths. Safest place was in that lion's den. Center of his will, best place you've ever been. Lions know now listen out. The power of God. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out. Now I will sing and shout. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. God shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out. Shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out. Shut their mouths. It seemed there was no way out. God shut their mouths. At the first light of dawn, King Darius hurried to the lion's den and called out,
Oh, Danny boy, have you been eating?
May the king live forever. My God has sent an angel to close the mouth of the lions. They have not hurt me.
Hot diggity dog. This calls for a saxophone celebration.
The king was overjoyed and gave orders to lift Danny out of the den.
And when he was lifted from the den, no one was found on him because he had trusted in his God.
Danny trusted in God in the lion's den. In faith, he believed the impossible.
Even when you are living in Babylon, you can still be in the presence of the Almighty God.
For better is one day in his presence than 1,000 spent anywhere else.
Blessed are those who dwell in your house. Oh, they are ever praising you. Blessed are those whose strength is in you. Oh, you have set their hearts on pilgrimage. They go from strength to strength. They go from strength to strength. Better is one day. Better is one day. Better is one day in your court. Better is one day. Better is one day. Oh, better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court.
My God, then sins the wicked. For Lord our God is sun and shield, Lord sweet favor and honor.
Things that he could hold by those who walk in blameless.
Bless the man who trusts in you. Bless the man who trusts in you.
Blessed is the man who trusts in you. I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you. I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you. I'm blessed. You're blessed. Blessed is the man who trusts in you. I'm blessed. Better is one day. Better is one day. Oh, better is one day in your court. Better is one day. Better is one day. Oh, better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Than 1,000 elsewhere. Better is one day in your court.
Maybe you are in your own Babylon, a difficult place where it is hard to feel that God is with you.
God calls each of us to courage and take a stand in different ways. It might even mean Shaq's refusing to a false God. Rest assured that He is near and you can worship Him no matter where you are.
He will be with you in the den.
Look for where God is working.
He will be with you in the fire.
No matter what happens. Out.
disaster it seems to us, God's right there in the middle of it.
God is with us. He is listening, and faith will stand for him.
The one true God, I will stand. When no one stands with me, I will stand. For I serve the King, even if the world comes against me. I will stand. It might intervene the sense refusing to a false God. It might even mean serving quietly in a place where those around you don't serve God and being a trustworthy and honest worker like Daniel in the shacks of Babylon. Though whatever way. Yeah. So God calls you, you have to stand up. Even in the fire. Even when everyone around turns away, I will stand. For the one true God, I will stand. When no one stands with me, I will stand.
Amen. Danny and the Shack. Muy bien, entonces gracias a Dios por este tiempo y un aplauso una vez más a nuestros niños. Gracias a Dios. Amen. Great job, great job. Gracias por nuestro hermano Quesada y también su equipo. So thankful for Brother Quesada and the team upstairs. Gracias a Dios. Thank you, brother. Ahora, no quiero que pierdan el mensaje, todo fue en inglés, pero no importa las circunstancias. Quizás nosotros tenemos nuestra fosa de leones y aún la música continuando. Quizás estemos en una situación muy difícil. Maybe you're going through the lion's den. Maybe you may go through the fire. Pero como decía el canto, no importando las circunstancias, pero queremos ser fieles al Señor. We want to continue to be faithful to the Lord, no matter the circumstances. Así es que en esta noche se ha presentado un mensaje bíblico. This evening, a biblical message has been presented. Y al final del día, todas las historias que encontramos de la Biblia no se trata de una persona. You know, at the end of the day, it's not one person. It is about a sovereign God that knows from beginning to end every aspect of our life. Al final del día, Dios, que es soberano, Él sabe todas las circunstancias y Él tiene control sobre todo. Así es que una vez más, gracias por haber venido y padres, gracias por ser parte de ello. We thank you so much, parents, for being there. And stay tuned because there will be another musical coming up in December, I believe. Entonces, para diciembre ya estamos preparando otro musical y va a ser de mucha bendición. Y aquellos también que les gustaría participar, hablen con mi hermano Quesada después y él les puede dar más información. So even after this is over, you may approach Brother Quesada and you can have more information. Vamos al Señor en oración. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Padre Celestial, gracias, Padre, por este tiempo que nos has dado. Señor, gracias por este drama musical de parte de nuestros niños, en el cual el mensaje de esperanza y bajo cualquier circunstancia sabemos que tú estás en control. We thank you, God, for this musical play because it conveys the story of a man who was faithful to you, of a man who was a man of prayer, and we know the results of it. Gracias, Señor, por la oración que tiene poder y pudimos aprender a través de la vida de Daniel que tú honras a aquel que es obediente a tu palabra. Ahora, Padre, mi oración es que si hay alguien aquí que necesita tener ese encuentro, que aún este día sea el día de su salvación. My prayer, Lord, is that someone that is here, even for the first time, that they will understand they can have that access to you through your Son, Jesus Christ, who came, who died, and He rose from the dead. Gracias por este tiempo. Oramos en el bendito nombre de nuestro Señor Jesucristo.